dear friends, I am Violetta from Crafting with Violetta Vieux. Welcome to the Sacred Tracery Crochet Collection. This video tutorial features one of the designs in a series of 6 crochet wall hanging patterns, all inspired by the stunning Gothic Cathedral windows. You can find the patterns in my pattern store and the link is below this video. As always, each pattern comes with an overview of crochet terminology and symbols, a chart, written instructions, and a detailed photo tutorial. For this project you will need some yarn, a crochet hook, a tapestry needle, scissors or yarn clippers, and a metal or a wooden hoop. The size of the hoop will depend on the yarn that you choose for your mandala. For this sample I used Twister solid yarn from hobby.com with a 2.5 mm hook and a 10 inches diameter hoop. For this one I used crochet thread number 3 from Aunt Lydia with a 2.5 mm hook and an 11 inches hoop. And for my last sample I used Big Twist yarn, which is worsted weight number 4 with a 5 mm hook and a 16 inches hoop. All the 6 patterns were designed to fit the same size hoop, so I recommend that you finish your first mandala and then order the hoops about 1 inch or 2 inches larger than your finished project. You can find them in your local craft store or on Amazon. I will leave the link below this video. And now let's get started. Sacred Tracery 6. First round, we will start working with yarn color A and make a magic ring. So to make a magic ring, I put the yarn over the hook like this and make a slip knot. Do not tighten this first loop. This will be our magic ring. Bring the yarn tail up like this, like to close this circle. Then chain 3. This will be our first double crochet, and then work 15 more double crochets into the magic ring. So we have this one, which is chain 3, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then I'm going to tighten this ring a little bit and bring the yarn tail this way, so I work over it. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. And I'm going to close this round using a tapestry needle. So cut the yarn, pull it out of the loop, then thread it into a tapestry needle, and then close this round by inserting the needle into the first double crochet. You see these 2 loops right here, and then back into the last double crochet like this. Now count your stitches. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So the one that we are creating right now, this one, is the 16th one. So do not tighten it too much. You have to have it here like this. And then secure the yarn with a knot like this, like an embroidery knot. And then weave the yarn end into the back of the stitches like this, and you can tighten the ring like this. Then cut the yarns, and our first round is done. Second round. In this round we will work with yarn color B, And we will start with a slip knot on the hook and a standing back post double crochet into any of these double crochets below. So let's do it through these 2 loops, okay? We do not work in the post like this, but into the 2 loops. So insert the hook, so yarn over first, then insert the hook under the 2 top loops of the double crochet, of any double crochets, then into the next one, yarn over, pull up a loop, then yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So this is our back post double crochet. Then chain 1 and repeat this pattern all the way around this round. Back post, back post double crochet, chain 1, back post double crochet into the next stitch, chain 1, back post double crochet into the next stitch, chain 1, and like this 16 times. And the last repeat of this round, back post double crochet into the last double crochet in the previous round, chain 1, and close this round with a slip stitch into the first back post double crochet. Okay, so second round is done. Third round, continue working with the same yarn, chain 3, and this will count as the first double crochet, then 2 double crochets into the next chain space. So 2 double crochets in the next chain space. And by the way, I'm going to work over this yarn. So 2 double crochets in the next chain space, then double crochet into the next double crochet, then 2 double crochets into the next chain space. So the repeat pattern for this round is double crochet into the double crochet, 2 double crochets into the next chain 1 space, and like this 16 times all the way around this round. And please continue working this round and close it with the invisible join stitch using the needle, just like we did in the first round. Round 4. It's a very easy round, so enjoy it because all the next rounds will be quite complicated. So let's start with a standing single crochet, work with yarn color A, work into any of the double crochets in the previous round, and work a single crochet, then chain 1, then do not skip any stitches and work 6 single crochets into the next 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, then chain 1 and work 6 single crochets into the next 6 stitches. So very easy round. So the repeat pattern for this round is a single crochet, chain, 6 single crochets, and in the last repeat we're going to work only 5 single crochets because we already have this first single crochet right here, and then close with a slip stitch into the first stitch of the round. And then I'll see you back in round number 5. Round 5, continue working with the same yarn, chain 1, and then work a single crochet into the chain space, okay, like this. Then, so in this round we're going to create this kind of petals. So we're going to work a chain, then turn and work into the chain, creating a loop, then work backwards with single crochets, and then back again with double crochets, and then down the chain like this. So we'll create this kind of shapes, okay? So let us start working a chain 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14. Then slip stitch into the sixth chain stitch from the beginning of the chain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Slip stitch into this chain, the sixth chain. Then chain 1. Turn the work away from you like this and work 9 single crochets into this loop created with the 7 chain stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. After you've done these 9 single crochets, slip stitch into the same chain into which you slip stitch just before making these single crochets. Okay, so just like this. Then chain 3 and turn back again and start working on these single crochets. The following stitches: work a double crochet into the first single crochet. Look, you see the stitch between the first and the second single crochet, like right here. So you've made 1 double crochet, then work 2 double crochets in the same stitch 6 times. So 2 double crochets into the same stitch, then 2 double crochets into the next stitch, 2 double crochets into the next stitch, so it's 3 times that we did it, 2 double crochets into the next stitch, this is 4, 2 double crochets into the next stitch, this is 5, 2 double crochets into the next stitch, this is 6, then a double crochet into the next stitch, then chain 3, slip stitch into this stitch right here. Okay, it's the chain of the first single crochet that we made, like this. Okay, so let me show you again where you slip stitching. This is very important. So you did 3 chains, then slip stitch into this stitch right here, so actually into the last single crochet, and then work a single crochet stitch into each of these chain stitches, which are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 chain stitches. So 5 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then work a single crochet into the same chain 1 space into which you made this single crochet at the beginning of this petal. Okay, and here do not work into the first single crochet, work into the second. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is the first repeat. Let's do it again. Single crochet into the next chain space, chain 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Then count 6 stitches from the bottom of the chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Slip stitch into this chain, chain 1, turn your work away from you like this, work 9 single crochets into this loop, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Slip stitch into the same 6th chain stitch, chain 3, turn the work away from you again, and now it's the right side to you. Work a double crochet into the first stitch, then 2 double crochets in same stitch 6 times, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then a double crochet into the next stitch, chain 3, slip stitch into the next stitch, and then work 5 single crochets on the chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then single crochet into the same chain space, and here do not work into the first single crochet, work into the second. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So the 2 repeats are done. Please continue the same way 6 more times and close this round with an invisible stitch into the first single crochet at the beginning of this round. Sixth round. In this round we work with yarn color B. Start with a slip knot on the hook, and the first stitch will be a single crochet into any of the petals into the first double crochet on any of the petals. So single crochet, then work 2 single crochets into the same stitch in the next 12 double crochets. So 2 single crochets into each of the next 12 double crochets. So work these 2 stitches, 2 single crochets 12 times around the petal. So the 12th, then work a single crochet into the last double crochet, then work a double crochet. Now we're going to work double crochets right here like this, and the location of these double crochets is very important, so pay attention. The first double crochet goes into the first single crochet right here after this chain 3. Okay, so double crochet, don't make it too tight, then skip 1 stitch and work into the second single crochet, then skip 2 stitches and work into this single crochet right here. You see where the 2 single crochets in the same chain, so work with into this one, then skip 2 stitches and work into the third single crochet, skip 2 stitches and work into the third single crochet, then skip 2 chain stitches and work into the third chain stitch, and then skip 1 chain stitch and work into the second, and then continue working around the next petal, single crochet, 2 single crochets into the next 12 stitches. Then make a single crochet into the last double crochet, and then a double crochet into the first single crochet, skip 1 stitch, work into the next single crochet, skip 2 stitches and work into the third single crochet, skip 2 stitches, work into the third single crochet, skip 2 stitches, work into the third single crochet, skip 2 chain stitches, work into the third chain stitch, skip 1 chain stitch and work into the second chain stitch. Then continue working around the next petal. And so here, this is what we got. These 2 double crochets are worked into the stitches at the same level. These 2 double crochets also match. these double crochets go into the corners, this one right in the middle, and like this all the way around this round. So please finish this round with an invisible stitch into the first single crochet at the beginning of this round. So round 6 is finished. Look how pretty it is. It looks gorgeous. So now we're going to work with yarn color A, make a slip knot on the hook, and start with a single crochet, with a standing single crochet into the first single crochet of any of the petals. So let's do it. Single crochet into the first single crochet, and then work single crochet into the next stitches. In total you will have 26 single crochets around the petal. And the last 2 single crochets, 1 and 2. So we've made 26 single crochets from the first single crochet all the way until the last one. And now we're going to work 7 double crochets together. The 7 double crochets will be worked into these double crochets, 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. Okay, so yarn over, hook into the first double crochet, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, leave the 2 loops on the hook, work into the next double crochet, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, leave 3 loops on the hook, continue like this into each of the double crochets, 6 and the 7th. So this is what we're gonna have. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 loops on the hook. Now yarn over and pull through all the loops like this and chain stitch, make it tight like this. Okay, so this is the repeat for this pattern. Then work a single crochet into the first single crochet and continue 26 single crochets in total around this next petal. The last single crochet, and let's do this part again. Work into the first double crochet, then into the second, into the third, fourth, fifth, sixth and 7th, yarn over and pull through all the loops and chain stitch. Start working single crochets around the next petal, and like this all the way around this round. And as usually we will close this round with an invisible stitch using the needle, because we want all the joints to be very clean. Okay, so this is how it will look. Now finish this round and I'll see you back in round number 8. So this mandala becomes more and more pretty with each round. So now work with yarn color B, and we will start with a standing single crochet into the standing back post single crochet into the 7th single crochet of any of the petals. So count 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7th, and work a back post single crochet into the 7th stitch. Then work 4 more back post single crochets. So 1 2 3 4 and 5 back post single crochets in total. Then work a back post half double crochet, and then 2 back post double crochets into the next stitch. So we're going to work back post double crochet, and then a back post double crochet into the same stitch. So we're going to work right here, okay, right on top of the first double crochet, back post double crochet, like this. Then chain 3 and work 2 back post double crochets into the next stitch. So the next stitch is right this one. Work a back post double crochet and then a back post double crochet into the same stitch, like this. Okay, then a back post half double crochet and then 10 back post single crochets on these single crochets on this petal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so this is what we got. And here we're going to work 2 single crochets together, and the first single crochet will be worked into the back post single crochet. Okay, the first back post single crochet will be worked into the last single crochet of this current petal, and into the first single crochet of the next petal. Okay, so hook behind, like into the last single crochet from the back, like this, yarn over, pull up a loop, leave the 2 loops on the hook, hook into the first single crochet from the back, like this, pull up a loop, and yarn over and pull through 3 loops right here. So this is what we got, these 2 single crochets together. Okay, brings these 2 petals closer. Then work 4 back post single crochets, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then chain 3, and we're going to create a bridge between these 2 petals. So chain 3, then turn, you work this way. So here we have these 2 single crochets together, we don't count this one, so count 1, 2, 3, and 4, slip stitch into the 4th single crochet, then into the 5th single crochet as you from here, then turn your work back towards you, with the right side towards you, and work 5 single crochets in this chain 3 space, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and then work a back post single crochet into the next stitch, and this will be the repeat pattern for this round. Let's do it again. So starting from here, this is the 7th single crochet from the beginning, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You see, just like here, work 5 back post single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then back post half double crochet, then back post double crochet and the back post double crochet into the same stitch, so 2 stitches in the same stitch, then chain 3, 2 back post double crochets into the next stitch, half double crochet, so back post half double crochet into the next stitch, then 10 back post single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then 2 single crochets together one in the last single crochet here and the second one into the first single crochet in the next petal. Complete these 2 stitches together, then work 4 back post single crochets on this new petal, 1, 2, oops, lost it, 3 and 4 back post single crochets, then chain 3, turn your work, count 1, 2, 3 and 4, slip stitch into the 4th stitch, slip stitch into the 5th stitch, turn back towards you, work towards you with the right side, and work 5 single crochet stitches in this chain, and the back post single crochet into the next stitch like this. Okay, so 2 repeats are done. Please finish this round and close with a slip stitch into the first stitch at the beginning of this round. Round 9. Continue working with the same yarn. Chain 1, then work single crochet into the same stitch into which you slip stitched, and then 6 more single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, then 2 single crochets, chain 3 and 2 single crochets into the next chain 3 space. So 2 single crochets, chain 3, 2 single crochets, and then 7 single crochets into the next 7 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, then 5 double crochets into the 5 single crochets on this bridge. So double crochet, so 1 double crochet into each of these 5 single crochets like this. Then skip the first single crochet and work into the next, and work 7 single crochets in total. Then here 2 single crochets in chain 3 space, chain 3, 2 single crochets into the same chain 3 space, then 7 single crochets, 1 into each of the next 7 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, then 5 double crochets on the bridge into this 5 single crochets, skip 1 single crochet, this one, okay, and work into the next one, 7 single crochet in total. So this is the 3rd repeat that we're starting. So please continue like this all the way around this round and close with a slip stitch into the first single crochet of this round. Round 10, the last round of this design. Grab yarn color A, make a slip knot. Actually, you could use color A or B in this design. Actually, both variations will work. And start into the back loop of the chain stitch, of the second chain stitch of this chain 3 space, okay? So single crochet into the back loop of the second chain of chain 3, then chain 3, we're going to make a triple picot here, so chain 3, then slip stitch into this single crochet into the front loop and the first loop of the V. You see this V here, so you're gonna slip stitch into the front loop and then the V like this. Make a slip stitch, then chain 5. Here you could work chain 5 or 7 depending, or even more, depending on how large the hoop is. It sometimes happens that the hoop is larger, then you can make the picot a little bit longer. So chain 5 in my case, then slip stitch into the same 2 loops of this first single crochet. So slip stitch, then chain 3 and slip stitch into the same stitch. Okay, so now we slip stitch these 3 chains to the same single crochet, and then work into the next chain, into the next chain stitch, into the back loop, and then work single crochet stitches into all of these stitches all the way until the 3rd double crochet from this group of 5 double crochets. Okay, so let's do it together. So we already have 1 single crochet into the chain, then into the next stitch, so it's 2, then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Okay, 13 single crochets from here to the 3rd double crochet of these 5 double crochets. Then chain 3 and make a picot. So slip stitch into this single crochet, into this last single crochet, and then work 1 more single crochet into the same stitch. Okay, then from here continue working single crochet stitches all the way until the 1st chain stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 single crochets, including the 1st chain stitch. Okay, and then we will start the next repeat. Work into the next chain stitch, make a single crochet, then chain 3, so this triple picot, slip stitch to the single crochet, then chain 5, slip stitch into the same stitch, chain 3, slip stitch into the same stitch, and then work into the next chain stitch. Do not skip it, so chain stitch, and then continue working single crochets into the back loop of all the stitches until the 3rd double crochet of the group of 5 double crochets. So the 3rd double crochet, work into it, then chain 3, make a picot, and work another single crochet into the same stitch, and then continue working all the way, working single crochet stitches into the back loops of the stitches below all the way until the 2nd chain stitch of until the 1st chain stitch of the chain 3 space. So single crochet into the chain space. I should have made them a little looser, and like this continue working all the way around this round, and close this round with the invisible join, invisible stitch, using your needle to make a nice and pretty join here. And then we're going to fix this mandala on a hoop.
I really hope that you've enjoyed this video tutorial. If you liked it, please give it a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please follow me on Instagram and join my Facebook group. Please also subscribe to my blog. I will leave all the links below this video. Happy crocheting!